YouTube, let's go. First of all, thank you for stopping by. This is the first YouTube video I've put out. Never touched it before. If it finds you, then I want it to offer you some kind of value. We'll be looking at different student accommodations, many things university based, personal development. So yeah, I hope it finds you, and I hope it serves you. So you might say, why student accommodation? Why would you make videos on student accommodation? Well, honestly, it's my passion. I've worked in the industry for a long time now. I think I was involved in student accommodation for 9 years. Started my own business on it. Helped thousands of students come to Scotland, live well, become better people. It's my passion. I just want to help people come into university. So the business that I own is a business called Rock Students, and we help students come into Scotland, find accommodation, live well, and become better people. Now, having worked in the student accommodation sector for so long, you guys probably wouldn't know, but there's a lot of bad accommodations out there, and you're never going to be told that. And I see it as my job to kind of eliminate those accommodations and let you book the best ones. I'm only going to review the best accommodations. I'm going to tell you the good things, I'll tell you the bad things. We can weigh it up, and if it's right for you, then go ahead and book it. It's to give you value. But again, so many bad accommodations. If you're going to book accommodation in Scotland, which I advise you to do, it's going to be a crazy year again this year, and we can go into that in other videos. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy year. So again, bad accommodations, we don't want to go down that route. We want to keep you guys at the best accommodations. So to kick us off today, we're going to be looking at Bridalworks Novel Student, who are based in Glasgow city centre. Today it's just a website review. We do plan to get out to the property to, get some videos and get that on YouTube for you guys. But today it's just going to be a website review, taking you through things that I've noticed, good things, bad things, and just give you guys an overall picture of why you should be booking Bridalworks. This is for 22-23, so it'll be for next year. Let's get into it. Now, before we go ahead, and look at the website itself, I did say we'd look at the good and we'd look at the bad. And first of all, I think it's only right that we look at the bad and try and alleviate some of the problems that come with Bridalworks. And it's just one. So Bridalworks are a new property. They are very new to Glasgow. They have buildings in a few other places as well. So COVID-19, you might have heard of that. That had affected the build for Bridalworks. So the building was in construction way before COVID had happened. And then with COVID happening, they had to stop the build of the building, but had also promised students they could move in for a certain date. Now, there was nothing that they could have done. You might have seen a few reports on the BBC. There's quite a lot of things on Twitter about it as well. So a lot of students moved in and had major problems with the building. So there was rooms that had leaks, fire alarms going off, workmen coming in and out of rooms. Just basically the build didn't happen. It wasn't finished in time for everybody to move in, and it caused students a lot of problems. Now, what I would say, the people that work there are good people. Everyone had the best of intentions of giving students the best possible experience, and they were just held back so much by building materials and things like that not arriving. It's difficult. It's just a difficult situation. So there was a lot of students that had problems this year. And I think it's, we take a moment to recognise that. The students that have had a really bad experience this year. However, Bridalworks, the people there are too good. The money involved in the company is too much for it to fail. And it is a fantastic property. For new bookings for 22-23, those bookings are going to be fine. It was just for the bookings that have kind of just passed for last year. That's where the problems were. The build is now nearly complete. The issues that they had are now not there anymore. Some of them are, but by the time you guys would book and move in September, those problems are not going to be there. It's a fantastic property. It's a shame there was mistakes at first, but they'll look to rectify that, and that's all we can ask. So again, I just have to make you aware of that. I feel like it's my duty and my responsibility to make you aware of that. They did have problems in the build. They didn't get the materials to make the build happen on time. Those problems are, they're disappearing day by day. By the time you guys book for 22-23, they won't be there. And I see it as one of the best properties in Glasgow. So I just wanted to say that. Maybe you'd seen those issues already. I don't know. But like I say, it's my job to let you know the good and the bad. So now let's have a look at the website. So we were going to look at some pictures and stuff and just kind of briefly go through the website, but we managed to find this little kind of virtual tour thing that Novell have got on their website. So I think it'd be better just to kind of have a look through that. So we'll dive in. When you start, it puts you in the lobby. So we'll have a look at that first of all. Now this is where you would come in to the property. And you can see what it looks like. So I think it's pretty cool. This is the ceiling, some lighting effects and some grass in the walls. If we turn it around, this is where we are now. You get free grab and go breakfast, and this is where you'd find that. So you have 24/7 coffee making facilities as well. And a little kind of breakfast bar as well, which is excellent. If we go down further, again, you just get a better view of the breakfast bar, and then a little kind of living area. Bohemian Rhapsody on the TV. You saw that film? It's good. It's good. Get watching it. So we'll continue down. Living area, I'm guessing will just be the same. Yeah, so it's just a bigger picture. Freddie Mercury or Rami Malek on the TV. Vending machines as well, quite well priced. And again, we'll go down here. So a co-working space. So again, just takes you further down. You've got a view out into Glasgow. And then again, just an area here if you want to sit and study with friends. Turn this around, anything else? Let's have a look at this. Ah, yeah, and again, just another study area. Let's have a look. So yes, just a study area. Well, I don't know if that'd be uncomfortable. Right enough. Would that be uncomfortable? You can't get your legs under there and then lean on that TV. You need to sit straight out, laptop on your knee. Ah well. I mean, I suppose it won't matter. There's plenty of sitting areas. So blue one there, turn it back around, continue down. I think we need to go back, so co-working space, and I'll just make the way back up here. Back to the lobby. So what have we got? So it's all done floor by floor. So you've got the gym, a relaxation room, a geo gaming room, cinema room, quiet study, karaoke room, private study, glam room, and then level 20, which is where the rooftop terrace is, and shared living and kitchen. Oh yeah, so that's just the rooms. So a premium ensuite apartment, premium studio apartment, luxe studio apartment, standard ensuite as well. So we'll just start from the bottom. Check out the gym. And if you want to book, then this would be your gym. It actually looks pretty good. So I'm just thinking, so there's 422 rooms within the property. And then this is the size of the gym, so I suppose it depends on how many people would actually use it. You do find that although accommodations have gyms, not a lot of people actually use them. You find it's the same people that are down there all the time. But even, I mean, having said that, it's still quite a good gym. Check out the weights area. So there you go. I would use it if it was me, but it's not me. But I think that looks pretty cool. Turn this around again. But that's just big mirror. Mirrors again. Yeah, so there we go. That's the gym. Let me just figure out how I get back to the lobby again. Let's start there. Oh, cardio area. I think that's just where we were before. Yep, it is. And there should be a door to get out. So back to the lobby. Relaxation room. Try this. So there we go. More of a kind of yoga room, I would say. Let's just go a quick 360. Could maybe do with some pictures on the walls. Could you relax in here? You tell me. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit different. Not a lot of accommodations have something like that. So, I mean, certainly it's something good to have. But I'll let you be the judge. When we'll jump back out here, back to the lobby. And what we've got next, so a dual gaming room. Right, so this is my kind of thing. So computer on one side, computer on the other side. Ah, it does appear they're both Xbox, which would be a slight problem for me because I'm PS4 or PS5. If you're watching this, I will challenge anyone to a game of FIFA. You won't win. You won't beat me at FIFA. You're not beating me at FIFA. But still good. Let's look at the couches. So still pretty cool. Looks comfortable. Gaming headset there as well. Then just a blackout curtain, and again more chairs. Relaxation room and gaming room and things like that, they do have to be booked in advance. So just so you know, it's still good. Still a good little area. I like it. Let's just go back out here, back to the lobby. And the cinema room. Let's check it out. There we go. So Pulp Fiction playing on the screen. And again, it's just a darkened out room. Kind of longer couch on this one. But yeah, I mean, I like it. Again, it's different. Not all accommodations will have a cinema room, so it's always a good thing to have. And again, we do need to be booked in advance, just so you know, but we've checked that out long enough now. So let me just go back to the lobby again, turn this around. Where are we? So cinema room, quiet study, so let's check that out. So again, just another study area, big desk for you. If you want to study in a large group, but something you can certainly do. Pop back out, back to lobby. Where are we? Karaoke room. I think they could be the only place that has a karaoke room. Let's check it out. Let's get weird. Weird. Microphones there as well. Turn this around. Is there something behind us? Ah, yeah. So there's the screen. That's where your words and things are going to pop up, I suppose. But again, to me, it looks fantastic. So if you're a singer, you know, get involved. Turn this around. Go back to the lobby again. And where are we? So again, turn this around. Cinema room, karaoke room. Check it out. It's another private study room, but we'll look at it anyway. So there we go. So a whiteboard in this one which should come in handy. And a screen there as well. I'm sure you can link to that. So if you have a laptop and you want to show off other things on your laptop, again, it's possible. And quick 360, and there we go. So that's another study room. Back to lobby again. Swing this around. So check out the glam room. So again, glam room is not done by any other accommodations that I'm aware of. So it's a good addition. It does look good. So basically this is a room for if you have a night out in town and you're looking to get ready, you can get ready in this room with friends. I don't know if it'll always look like that. Fake tan up the walls. Nah, still a brilliant idea. Nice couches too. Quick 360. So yeah, so if you're looking to get ready, girls or boys, doesn't matter. There is a glam room for you. Hit this lobby button again, go back to the start, swing this round, did the glam room. Okay, so we're going to go up to level 20. So this is the highest floor. And that's excellent. That is excellent. So a nice pool table, kick things off. Out the back here you have, just again, a little seating area. We can see TVs and things at the back. I'm going to just swing this around though. This is accessible as well. So this is your rooftop terrace out here with views over Glasgow. And again, we'll swing round. What have we got here? Again, just another kind of living space. I'm not sure what that is. What film's that? Maybe someone can tell me. So we'll go down this way. Games area. There we go. So the further down you go, more seating areas. Table tennis as well. Again, I'm a table tennis guy myself. Challenge me. I will come out to the property. I will play you. I do not care. Let's get it done. So swing this around. There we go. So again, just more seating areas. In fact, that's just the same. That's the pool table. So swing this way and go up here. There was a dry bar. I know I've gone quiet, but the idea of a dry bar meaning no alcohol. To me, that's just a table. That's just me. So we'll spin this round. Yeah, so little dry bar there. Again, another seating area as well. And let's see if we can get in here and check this out. Private dining. So look at that. I think that's stunning. So I don't know, say you had flatmates or you just have guests that want to come to the property, have some dinner. Looks great. And then behind you as well, you've got a little kitchen area to make stuff. Private dining kitchen, is that just the same? Oh, right, okay. So it takes us here and you can just see the kitchen area. I mean, looking at this, what are you thinking? I mean, really, it's one of the nicest properties for students you'll find in Glasgow. It's looking really good. Looking really good. We're going to just swing back around though, because I think there was some more. There's some more stuff, wasn't there? So try living room. Yeah, there we go. So we're back to the start now, and we've got a tea lounge. So let's check it out. So look at that, selection of teas up there. Some lighting on the ceiling. And then again, you've got Glasgow out there. Swing this around. Again, just a little kind of TV area. Samuel L. Jackson on the TV, so you know it's a party. Seminar room, let's check that out. Oh, so again, it's just the same room. Excellent. How do you get out to see outside? Let me just try and find out, because you can get out to see. You get out. We'll figure it out. Oh, so again, another little TV area. Does look comfy. It does look comfy. What's in the telly this time? Lost in translation. See? Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Struggling to find how you get outside. That's going back. Try here again. Nah, sorry guys, I can't find it. I mean, you do have access outside here anyway. For views of Glasgow. I just can't find it. And I know I'm taking up a lot of your time. We'll go back. We'll go back to the lobby and have a look at some of the rooms now. So, standard ensuite apartment. So we'll start with that. Standard ensuite apartment. So this is the rooms. So a mirrored wardrobe here, and then some storage space just in between. When you move in, remember it would just be a shell of a room. These are just the showrooms that are on the website. So you would just have a complete shell. So the laptop and stuff like that. Not the laptop, sorry, the monitor and stuff, that's not going to be there. But still nice. Bring this around. View of Glasgow. And then this is the bed. And again, you'll have under bed storage as well. Swing this around. You have your radiator. Swing around. And then in here is your ensuite, so shower and toilet. So one last look. And yeah, not too bad. Swing it round. Go back to the lobby. And the premium ensuite apartment. So again, it'll just be very similar, but it will be a little bit bigger. So again, you can see just in there is your ensuite. A wardrobe here. And another one here. So good storage space. Again, it'll be a shell of a room, so try and ignore the guitar, monitor, things like that. Good desk space as well, and then tall windows, radiator on the wall, and then the bed. There we go. So yeah, looks good. Spin this around again, head back out this door. We're going to have a look at the shared living and kitchen area as well. So of course you'll have flatmates, and this is what you would be expected to share if you were to take any of the rooms that we just looked at. And this is the kitchen area. So again, it would just be a shell. So, you know, these little things here, they won't be there. But spin it around, nice big fridge. And then if you want to do your washing, it's all there. They all come with a flat screen TV as well. So a good addition. And then the couch. Looks all good, little breakfast bar as well. So as accommodations go, it's definitely one of the kind of the better looking ones, aesthetically pleasing. So again, let's head out. So that was the, if you're sharing, the rooms we just looked at there, or if you are, you know, you're sharing with other flatmates. What we're going to look at now is the studios themselves. So let's take a look. So we'll start with the premium studio apartment, and you'll have everything enclosed all in one area here. So if you want to live alone, this is what you're looking for. So again, TV on the wall and desk space. Big windows too. Then your bed, again, you'll have under bed storage as well. Swing this around and see what the kitchen looks like. So yeah, so I mean, not much space between your bed and where you would cook, but it's still nice enough. The extractor fan as well. Just thinking where the washing machine and dryer would be. I don't see them. I think possibly, and nah, I don't know. Let's say that you get washer dryer though. And I know there's no washing facilities on site, so it's definitely there. Maybe it's just not in these virtual tours, but they're definitely there somewhere. And then your fridge as well, and just a little bit of storage space. And then your ensuite and shower would be here. And that's the small studio. And the last thing to look at then would be the luxe studio apartment. So again, big windows, desk space. And then, so you're coming in here. This is your door. You'll come in here. You'll see your fridge. And then this would be the kitchen. And again, I need to reiterate, it's just going to be a shell of a room. You need to buy all this stuff, which we can help with too, or I can help with. If you're needing kitchen appliances, I can do that too. TV on the wall, mirrored wardrobe, and then the bed as well. So again, under bed storage if you need that. And then if we circle back around, it's just back to the big windows. Spin this around. I think that's pretty much it. So if we go back to lobby, that puts us back at the start. What we'll do next is we'll just have a quick look at the website. Again, there's a few things I want to point out on there. And yeah, so I'll be back with you guys in just 1 second. Okay, so far we've given you an overview of Bridalworks, what it's like. We'll talk about the area a little bit more as well. But so far that leads us up to just going back to the website. There's a few things that I want to point out on the website. So we will crack on with that just now. So let me just resume the share of this screen. And okay, so Bridalworks, as you can see, what we're going to do is click on highlights. Oh, we're going a little bit too far. So there we go. So like I said, there's 422 rooms that need to be booked, over 20 floors with 23 different amenity offerings. Now 422, so that's 422 people that need to book into that accommodation. Now what I would say, this year for Scotland was crazy. Lots of students couldn't get rooms this year, and I don't know what happened to them, but I know that student accommodations everywhere had 100 plus wait lists for students. They were all fully booked, and it's going to be that way again. So if you're looking to book something, rooms go on sale again around about this time. So most accommodations have put the rooms back on sale for 22-23. So if you're looking to book, I would do it sooner rather than later. I know you need to get your results and all that kind of stuff, and you know you're not kind of sure on what's happening. But if you are sure, then book sooner rather than later. But we'll go into that again a little bit later on. But yeah, so what's on offer? So 422 rooms, as we say. And if we come down a little bit more, so yeah, I wanted to look at prices. So basically it's 5-bedroom apartment and 5-bedroom apartment. Okay, so one standard, one premium. And you'll see here sold out. Now that's for this year. So Bridalworks, they don't have the rooms on sale yet for 22-23, but they will have very soon. And I wanted to give you an idea of prices. So this room here is actually sold out. So it says last view, £238 per week. And that's the premium studio, which would have been, okay, so you've got the luxe studio and the exec studio as well. So there's different studios on the virtual tour. They don't actually have the exec studio and that. So I can't show that to you. And image wise as well, they don't have the pictures on the website too, but this would be the most expensive studio. And if this one is 238, then you'll know that these ones are going to be a little bit more expensive. And then you've got your standard studio, your 5-bedroom standard. Basically, this would be the cheapest 5-bedroom standard. If I had to guess, you're looking at 180 minimum for this one, with the prices going up. as you go up in the spec of room. So if you kind of guess 180 at a minimum just now, probably higher than that. Rooms never go down in price. They will always only ever go up in price over the course of the years. So I wouldn't expect the 5-bedroom standard to be massively cheaper. If it's going to be cheaper, it would be like by £3. If it's going to be more expensive, again, it'll be by like £3 or so. So prices for 22-23, don't have them yet. When we do have them, I'll add them on to the description in this video, and you'll at least have some info on prices. But I hope that gives you a rough idea. So they're based on 44 weeks or 50-week leases, and I think that would be the same for all of them. So there's one 51-week lease on a standard studio, whereas these are 50, and then 51 and 51 again. So it'll give you an idea of what to look at. The last thing, was it facilities? Yeah. So again, we'll just quickly go through this as well. So free weekday grab and go breakfast, including 24/7 coffee. So the breakfast is not a substantial breakfast. You'll find it's like croissants, things like that. Pain au chocolat. Chocolat? Don't know. But it'll be things like that. 24/7 coffee as well. So if you want something substantial, I mean, you've still got Starbucks and Costa that are right on your doorstep anyway. So like, I wouldn't worry about it. But it's still good to have. If you're in a rush and you want to just grab something, go ahead. So you'll see as well, in apartment washer, dryer and dishwasher. So again, it's not something that, I think they're the only student accommodation that you have your own washer and dryer, which is excellent. Most accommodations will have a company called Circuit, and you have to pay for your laundry on a kind of, whatever you use the laundry, obviously. So better to have washers and dryers in your room. Weekly cleaning of the shared kitchen area and communal spaces. So they do have a housekeeping team that do clean them on a weekly basis. Now that doesn't mean to say that if you're sharing that you guys shouldn't clean. So do your bit, be a good human being and clean the kitchen. If you don't do it, I mean, they can get quite grubby. So yeah, be a good person, clean the kitchen. On-site maintenance team with an easy online booking system. So if anything goes wrong in your room, it's effectively an app that you have, and you'll just say what's wrong on the app, and then someone will come out and fix the issue. On-site bike storage and hire to encourage sustainable travel. So again, if you're looking to bike around Glasgow, it's something you can do. High-speed Wi-Fi, again, that just comes as standard. Boutique bedrooms, we saw them anyway. Weekly events and access to personal training, which is good. There's been many different things. So there was an open event, a summer barbecue, just before the properties opened. They do yoga, there's loads of stuff. But if you book, you'll find out anyway. There's a long list of things that they do. So again, for me, it's fantastic. Safe secure with video door and key fob entry. So again, that will just be like a little fob you get to enter the property. Communal trash chutes, I'm not sure on that. I've not seen them, so I don't want to comment on if they work or not, but if they do, I mean, that's a good thing. All bills included, gas, water, electricity, and like I say, wall-mounted smart TVs in all studios and shared living spaces. So in your studio, if you're living alone, it'll be in the kitchen if you're sharing with other people. Check out activities. So again, wellness events, like I say, and a weekly social calendar as well. So MasterChef challenges, cultural tours, pop-up vintage shops. So they do things for you, which is good. Security wise, so CCTV, there's a fire system, on-site maintenance team, and your secure door entry. So there you go, via Fermax, Meet app on your phone. So yeah, so to get back into the property, it's an app on your phone, or the fob. Nearby, so less than 10 minutes walk from this property, you'll find Glasgow City Centre. Well, you're in Glasgow City Centre. So if you're looking to go to GCU, this is probably the closest property to GCU. Strathclyde University as well, you'd have no problem finding Strathclyde. If it's the University of Glasgow, that's the west end of Glasgow. So you're not looking for this property if you're going to be at Glasgow University. This would be mainly for Strathclyde and GCU. You can still get the subway. It's like a 15 minutes on the subway, but I think you're best to just sort of, sorry, someone's phoning me. I think you're best to, lost my place, guys, sorry. Best to book here if you're going to Strathclyde University, is what I'm trying to say. I think that's pretty much it. We'll finish off now, so let me just turn this off and we'll finish up and let you know what happens next. There we go, so that is Bridalworks. Now, if you're looking to book, I would do it sooner rather than later. Glasgow again, Stirling, Edinburgh, everywhere is going to be the same. So they're going to sell out and they're going to sell out fast. So the way it's been in the past, rooms will gradually sell. And then there's a massive boom in June and July when people get the results and whatnot. But it's so unpredictable. We really don't know. But I would say book sooner rather than later. Now, if you're looking to book the property, you can do that through myself. So my business is Rock Students, so www.rockstudents.co.uk, and we basically specialise in the best buildings that are in Scotland. So there's a lot of bad properties out there, and the reason that I'm doing this is to make sure you don't book the bad properties. So if you're looking to book, talk to myself. There'll be links in the description, even if you just want some advice on what to book. You know, I'm here for anything. Plus, what else do you guys want to see? What other accommodations would you like me to do? You know, tell me what you'd like to see. What other content would you want? But I think that brings us to an end. What to do is leave a like if you can, subscribe. There's going to be more content coming out very soon. And last but not least, thank you so much. I'll speak to you again soon. Finally, if you are looking to book Novel for this year, did different gift card promotions, it kind of depending on when you booked. And I could be wrong, but I'm sure they started at around £300. So if you'd booked a room, they would give you a £300 gift card to spend on whatever you wanted. And that's an incentive to book. They're going to do things similar to that as well this year. At this moment in time, I'm not sure what that is. Now, if you book with me, you'll still get that £300 gift card, or if it's £250 or £200, and you still get that incentive. So we work with Novel. We are an agency partner for them, and we've only agreed to do that because we believe, maybe not this year, but they are going to be one of the best accommodations and best companies that you can possibly work with and live in their buildings. That's why we want to work with them. So along with the gift card you would get from them, I would like to extend an offer of 3 months coaching. So I've already helped thousands of students, whether it's coming to live in Scotland or at university. I've heard all stories. I can help them in all walks of life. So I'd like to offer 3 months of coaching. What I would charge for that, I don't really know, but I'm going to offer that to you for free, and that's going to be for this year only. So if you're looking to get coached for 3 months, it could be from anything. If you're just overwhelmed with coming to a new country, or maybe you're a bit stuck, anything at all, let me know. I can help. So I'll throw that on the table as well. Booking with us, I'll personally give you 3 months worth of coaching, whether that's over a telephone call or Zoom, it doesn't matter. I'll be able to coach you. So just something that we can throw in, and just something that I wanted to let you know about.